Okay, so now we're going to finish step 2, or the last phase, the third step of the ravioli process. Okay, now we have put our beautiful raviolis together. You have seen the process. And now we're just kind of making them a little bit here. So that, remember, I'm not working with any machines. I don't do that machine thing. I ain't no rich guy yet. We'll see what happens. Okay? If you guys love me, I'll be able to buy a machine. That's all you YouTube people out there. I hope you learn a lot from this, because I've been doing this for a little while. I'm sure there's many things there. Now, the last step of the ravioli procedure is to carefully cut between an equidistant place between the raviolis. Now, without using a machine or any tools, you got to admit this is pretty kosher. I mean Italian. Okay, now we go here. And trim here. You don't want to leave too much, margins, because, here. You don't want to leave too big of a margin, because it just, it's unwieldy. Okay, now some people put egg yolk here before they lay the top thing down. They brush egg yolk over around the edge of the bottom layer where the filling's on, and then when they put this top part on, it kind of seals down with egg. But we're not doing that, okay? I already put enough eggs in this. I can't afford any more eggs. Okay, so here's the last process in the ravioli process. Now we're going to dust these little Puccis. Remember, I didn't spread any egg on them. I didn't do any fancy stuff, and no machines, but they look pretty good. So now what you do is you make, with the tines of the fork, these famous lines that are very famous for ravioli. And what this does, even if you don't have any egg, like other people do, it still makes a solid. So these are the tine technique. And that's basically it. So now I'm turning it over and doing the tines on the other side. When you do your tines, you have to be kind of careful that you don't do them too hard or too deep, because they might puncture the ravioli. Okay, the water is boiling for these, and now we're going to make pizza. And we're going to set them on this plate while I make the pizza for you. So you don't have to pause. And we dust a little. Now here's how we make our pizza. Now our pizza dough, ooh, yeah. That was kind of harsh. We better switch to the other side here so you know. Let's just start on the fresh side. You don't want wood splinters to go into your food. Okay, now we take our board, we flour this, very nice and puffy. Can we come over here and look at it? And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to punch this down, and I'm going to scoop, punch, and scoop. And I'm going to turn this over onto this board. And we're going to have a pizza pie party here in a second, okay?
I think this one is doing
Okay, now we're going to take here and we're going to put some flour on this pan, like that. And we're going to put the flour like this. And we're going to now take this pomodoro sauce, which is sufficiently cooked now. And we're going to just, we have to take this out. It's very hot. So let's just put this over here for a second. This is the pomodoro sauce, if you want to take a shot of that, Grace. Okay. Okay, that's the second sauce. This is the, that's the water. There's our marinara, and our other guy, our ragu, is still cooking here. Now we turn the oven up to 500 because we're going to be making pizza now. Now a lot of people like this stuff. It's called pizza. It's one of the most popular foods in the world. I'd like to call this segment Pizza, Pizza, Pizza. Because when we were younger, we watched this really cool TV show about these kids. They were having so much fun making pizza. Okay, now here's our pizza dough. It is so soft and look at that. You can just really beauty. Now we're gonna make 3 pizzas out of this, okay? Okay? But right now we're just gonna make 1. But you could make 3 out of this, but we're gonna save that for later because, you know, we got to be careful of the magnitude here. Now some people could knead this a lot. It really doesn't need to be kneaded because look at it, it's so soft. It's like, anyway, it's beautiful. Okay, now our shape is rectangular. So what we want to do is we want to put the dough into a rectangular shape. If we were working on a pizza stone that's round or something that's round, we're going to make the rectangular shape and we're going to cut it into thirds. Okay, so this will be this pizza right here. We'll deal with this later. Just cover that, keep it soft. Now we take this piece of pizza right here, and what we're going to do now is put it into the shape that it's going to be. Let's put some flour down, flour the board, get that rectangular shape going. There's a little rectangle, okay? So there's your rectangle. That's basically the shape here.